Tear is
Did you say
actually
you got
just-
wolf mark?
I warned
It
you
just
guys.
gets
Alright,
worse.
here we
I do not know their names. I'm not
I
kidding.
got this.
I'm not kidding. I do not know their names. So Stratos got Wolfbark. And he
Alright,
wanted
so
to
that
show
is
I
What is a
what they were.
wolf mark?
Stratos gets wolf mark.
That's
What
a
in
very-
the world is going
very
on?
hand of monster.
Did he have Armageddon Knight in him?
No, he. I mean, I guess he had ukulele, he has Vagan, I think he has Altair. So that's Plug Hand of Monsters. But
Ukulele?
yeah,
Is that a real one?
I don't know if that's how you pronounce it.
I don't know.
It's
Uno
Unukohai.
Kohai.
I'm calling it ukulele because my
I'm
tongue
calling
doesn't
it.
bend
I'm
that
calling
way.
it Armageddon Knight.
Alright, that's fine.
Is that the right one?
You're calling it ukulele because you have no
You
class.
got it, man.
Hoban's calling it Armageddon Night because he doesn't know.
I bet you know that card, Pat.
Which one's that?
Yeah, Upstart Goblin.
I don't know anything about that.
Oh, of course, of course. You only
Hey,
mark this one.
that seems like a good one. It's not a trap. So let's go start off with Foolish. Foolish is actually one of the best first turn cards in the deck.
Absolutely. You know, it's a one-up. So when you do see it and you don't mill it, it's actually just it can put you pretty far.
I would
ahead.
say that going second, I would rather open Foolish Burial than I would Tour Guide.
Really?
Yeah. Like if you open Tour Guide, it's really susceptible to like every back row. You open Foolish, and there are only a couple that
Very
stop
true.
it.
Very true. It doesn't. I guess he. I'm not sure what his back rows are. I'm imagining that one of them is an alpha. I would like to think so. Or else I don't know why you didn't have to Altair. I don't like doing that personally, but that's just me.
You would be wrong.
That's just me.
Right, so you got Sears. So Sears gonna be able to just swing over it.
Yeah, straight up 16 attack.
Potentially has like Dimensional Prism set, which could put him in a pretty strong position if he
Pretty
does.
good trap.
It's not. The funny thing about that is you're wrong. I'm just kidding.
In most imagination, Patrick Hoban is just better than you.
Alright, yeah, you got it, man. This guy's actually won countless events. I'm really in no position to question him.
He's not actually kidding.
I'm not kidding when I say Vin's gonna win.
You guys aren't actually like seeing it live. Every time somebody activates a trap card, a single tear rolls down Hoban's cheek.
true.
You know,
It's not a creature. It's not a monster.
damn,
It could have been Econ.
monsters. I love monsters.
Could have been Econ.
Could have been Econ.
Alright, so it looks like this Dante's gonna go ahead and walk. Esam with no response. So milling 3 right here. And let's see what
3
he
go
gets.
get.
He definitely hit
no
me
idea what he
Burning
got because of that
Abyss.
glare. Unfortunate.
No idea. He's not reaching for anything. So nothing relevant. Sounds like.
He might have bricked on the mill.
Fairly relevant.
Yeah, Ben went ahead and said we're not gonna worry about that deep prism. We're not gonna play into it.
Ain't worry about it.
I don't know if he actually has deep prism, but it's definitely a possibility. On the other hand, he definitely doesn't want to attack, and then just so he can get it right back for free. Now the search, keep going.
Alright, so it looks like Ben did hit something. It looks like he might try to.
Oh yeah, Ben takes
right
years.
Alright, yeah, he's plays a little slow, but it's not like I don't feel like it's deliberate.
might have, like,
it's just a kid who likes to think.
Like a tour guide to an open field and be like, am I gonna summon it or am I gonna?
I could just
I
set
could
it.
pass.
If you think about it, if you
Oh,
set
God,
the tour guide, who's gonna expect that?
It's true, and wow, just wow.
That's how you beat a computer, like a chess computer. You pick the worst possible options, so the computer's actually confused and dazed, and it actually
I don't
just blows
think
the hard
that's
drive
true.
up. That's very true.
I don't think that's how it works.
I'm a chess aficionado. I think I know what I'm talking
feel like
I
that
don't
would
even
be
know what
true.
aficionado means.
I feel like that might be true if there were unknowns.
It's not
in
a
chess.
sub at Subway.
Yeah.
Like if there were face down bishops and
All right.
kings. And
I feel like we should just make our own chess version right now. I think we have plenty of time.
I think
between-
Konami did. I think it's called Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, that's fair. No, I was gonna say between Ben and playing, like we have time to just invent anything we want.
Stratego.
Activated by Rook.
All right, so Esam did indeed have the Nova. Did he hit it on something he milled? I guess.
I would have to imagine.
So, well, if he hit it on something in the graveyard, he couldn't have drawn a card.
And that's a
Doesn't
soul
destroy
charge.
it, so
Hey, that is not a trap card.
yeah,
That's
a good
an
card.
amazing one. I love that one.
Soul charge for 2.
all right. Well, that's not good for Esam.
Take it from
But it is good for my boy.
You're gonna drink it. I'm gonna do a feature for Jeff's match.
All right, there's Calcap.
Uh-oh, Triage Levy is about to come
Oh, he's
down.
really gonna make the try.
Oh, Lord.
Oh wow.
It's so strong here.
It
Because
really is because you.
Oh,
it's gonna
baby, a
stop Wolfbark.
triad.
Altair, man. God. Never ending trolling. Oh, that's bad when you have to read cards like that. ESAM has an extremely good card. Flip the bottomless.
Yeah, he's over there like.
He's like, that's fine. Damn it.
That's fine.
I don't have any outs to that.
We actually haven't featured Satellarknights today, so it is nice to see a little bit of change of pace. I personally think they have a pretty decent Burning Abyss match.
I think it is the Fire Fisted format. Phil's about to kill me.
No love, man. No love.
Tri-Edge. I like that card.
Yeah, Tri-Edge is actually just really.
It's like a trap from the extra deck. Those are the kind of like.
Especially here with like such a simplified feel. Like anything ESAM does is gonna get shut off right away. So he's got quite the hill to climb.
He's gonna need like the set to be called the Haunted to really be in this game.
That would be very helpful.
I think that set needs to be a Call of the Haunted that also bounces a creature and draws you 4 cards.
Nice. That's a trap I would play.
Don't give Konami any more ideas, man.
Compulsory greed device
I'm all about it.
of the Haunted.
Not even making any sense right now, but alright.
We'll just tack on a 6th Sense effect too.
He just looked at the graveyard. Is it? It's space.
Alright, good. Clear that one back row off, and that's not a bad, necessarily a bad hit. You want to get rid of those chainable traps, such as Karma Cuts. That's going to enable ESAM to potentially make some sort of counter strike right here.
Space is great. Like I'd be so happy trading one of his great cards for an awful card like Karma
If he had Book of Moon in this situation, this would be so good.
It doesn't.
Still good.
It does not look like ESAM's going to be able to fight through this Tri-Edge.
Oh, that's
using Vega.
Okay.
The Marauding
Captain. Thank you. I'm sorry, it's Bogart Knight.
Oh my God! Get out of
here. It's a themed Marauding Captain. It's Bogart Knight.
This doesn't even make sense. Like Stratos is searching for Armageddon Knights, and then he's summoning Bogart Knights.
Hey.
That's not how Yu-Gi-Oh works.
Does he have Honest in his hand?
It's gonna be the next. That'll be the next Fire Fist deck.
I think there's one real trap. It's a Compulse, is it?
I
think it's.
That would be a good one.
If it's Compulse, then I don't know why you would even just
summon
anything. I would literally just set the card and just pass.
Yep. Agreed.
So I don't know why ESAM would do that if it is indeed Compulse, which I believe it is.
Said I really just want you to get a tour guide search.
Maybe he just wanted the body out.
Alright, so I was telling you how earlier I don't really like searching tour guide, and I just saw that Ben has one in hand already. But this might be a situation where I would search it, just because you have a non-burning abyss on the field. Like you can't advance your game state anymore
with
if you're not
burning,
summoning tour guides.
Absolutely. So that's probably actually would be the better way. You might actually just go out card.
But yeah, like I said, I saw Ben already has one in hand. I think I saw it. He's hovering over tour guide. Maybe he just doesn't. Alright, well, I might have just saw it wrong.
No, I'm pretty sure he has a tour guide.
Maybe he has double tour guide. No,
yeah,
that would be definitely good. So yeah, Ben's definitely in a strong position here.
Which one is it?
Regardless of compulsory or anything.
Our live one is
Does she work here?
Huh?
Does she work here?
Who?
That lady.
That's Ben's mom.
That's Ben's mom?
Yeah.
Damn. Alright, Ben. Oh man, got some good genes, like. Shouts to Miss Leverett.
This can't be real life. So about this Tri-Edge Levia that still hasn't been answered.
Yeah, that's pretty relevant.
I know Ben's probably like debating if he wants to use Dante because he's got the graph under it, so he's kind of giving up the effect if he does because whatever he brings out is just
gonna die immediately.
Yeah,
so it's kind of irrelevant. I mean, it might just be better off just going with the tour guide. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do.
There we go.
Good stuff. No response from ESAM. So Ben right now is just in such a powerful position. Let's see if he's going to force out the compulse.
It's possible that if he compulses the Tri-Edge next turn, he could get hit with Exciton.
Very true. Like ESAM's at courtesy Upstart Goblin, he's at 9,000. So he's
courtesy
the chance of getting OTK'd here are very low. So he's going to have at least another turn to fight back.
Ben turns on the calculator, though.
Oh, yeah.
Don't count it out.
Do math. Don't let that boy do math.
Yeah, so I think he's gonna go ahead and not mill with Dante.
I like that
What it looks
decision.
like.
All right, Levy is gonna swing into the.
Now I'm surprised he swung with the triage first, only because if he had honest, then you lose such a powerful creature on board. I don't like that decision.
I don't either.
Luckily, it goes unopposed, but just the idea that this is a light deck, so you know a chance of them running honest is pretty high. But I mean, I'll give Ben credit, man. He's fearless.
51, looks like he took 57 there.
No, I was gonna say on the other hand, it plays around Lance, but it really doesn't either. He could have still done it with Seer. Yeah. Actually. I was like, this way he can make it go down by 800 if he has it, but like he could do that if it was Seer too.
Did he not mill for
Yeah, he probably just he did not mill.
He didn't mill for Dante.
Okay.
He didn't want to like just let it die.
Literally just purpose.
Okay, that's
no
cool.
purpose. And Downer, smart.
Downer's coming out.
Just gonna pass with that full board, or we got something to set.
I can't really think of a reason he wouldn't overlay here.
Because he wants to give his opponent a chance.
I don't think Ben's that has that much mercy in him.
I have to think that he's just trying to figure out what he wants to make.
Well, obviously you play the same deck. You guys designed the deck together. What are you making this situation? He's going for Alucard to force out the back row. That's gonna literally leave him with an empty field.
No, that's Cole that wanted.
It doesn't. Well, it doesn't matter. His call's not gonna get the. None of the.
Call will. Call doesn't die.
Stays. Alucard only destroys it if it's still.
Oh, word! Oh, yeah, you're right. Right. All right.
That was what I was about to say. Is I don't think I would have done that specifically because I could have been called hard.
You're right.
Would you rather just go on?
All right. So this actually isn't horrible for Esam now, because he's literally. Oh yeah, I forgot that's still a card.
Yeah.
I think Esam was like, maybe he won't do it, but he did it.
It's still not that bad because he's gonna summon the Wolf Bark and then he's gonna negate that, and then he can make a rank 4 unopposed.
He's gonna be
he'll be out of materials and.
He's probably gonna have to make a sight on night, like.
Yeah, that's one of those things that we talked about earlier. You're kind of getting rid of free cards.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure how much Exciton will do by itself. But if he draws something like Vanity's Emptiness, he's going to be in a good position.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, and again, come back to the free cards. Like, Exciton Knight the board, yeah, it looks strong, but you know, what did he really give up to get all this advantage in the first place? Now,
plus, he's just getting it right back.
Exactly.
Too. Like, he's going to be adding off the Dante, specialing off the graph.
Like, no matter how you look at it, you're just so far behind right now. It's an uphill battle.
And he's going to need a card like Emptiness, where that's just going to lock Ben out of the game. And make it so he can't play.
So it'll be interesting to see where this last Levia activation goes. He is gonna summon the Nav.
Which one's that?
That's Altair.
Which one's that?
That's Wolfbark.
Alright, thank you.
This guy.
Is it bad that I knew? I just wanted to hear you say it.
I know what you did there, Pat.
Don't get me wrong. I did not know the name. I just knew which one that was.
Yeah. Leverett's gonna pitch a Calcab.
Pitch Calcab with what?
Or, he's gonna
detach. Okay, to just negate it, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Can he bounce?
What's this? I feel like it's.
That's a wing glass.
Well, you definitely chain it here. There's really no
you tried.
There's literally just no debate about it.
It up.
All right, so Ben Leverett able to get game 1 here. I mean, he had such a strong start. Esam,
a
semi-mediocre hand, I want to say. He didn't really get too much out of that, especially when Ben put the try thing on the board.
Sigh.
It just is gonna kill me.
Made it that much harder to climb out of that hole, but I still believe in the dream, man. Satellarknights can get there. We got side that. You know 3 Shadow Mirrors are coming.
Oh yeah, that's a scary one. That's a good try. Shadow Prisoning is one of those cards. It's like, man, if I ever lose a game 1 to a deck that can side it, I'm really scared because like game 2 or 3, like if they draw it and you just don't draw it, you can afford to lose 1 game if you win. So like that's usually how it goes. Is they'll go 1 game drawing Floodgate and you just won't draw MST. But then if you lose the first game, you kind of really far behind.
I hear you exactly what you're saying, babe.
Shadow Prisoning isn't as strong against this deck as it has been against other decks, just because Virgil and Dante are light. So you can actually just summon Virgil and then discard even like a Graph or a Seer, spin the Shadow Mirror, and then get the effect.
That makes sense.
Plus Lake, man, Lake in this matchup reminds me of Lake in Clifford's. It's really big.
It really is. Like that's why like I play Satellarknights. Like I use triple wire tap in my build. I just like it.
I see where this is coming from.
Because it makes sense.
We have the technology.
All right, man. Maybe we'll get the lab sometime. You can teach me how to play a man's deck.
I don't know. Bogart Knight into Wolf Bark seems pretty good.
I like X Sabers.
Get out of here! This is
Who doesn't like X Sabers?
I'm saying.
Well, actually, it's funny you say that. I wasn't around for X Sabers. I literally started playing like 2 weeks before Plant Synchro got destroyed.
Yeah.
I haven't been around that long.
I love X Sabers. They were around right then. They were around probably like 2-4. No, actually, I feel like X Sabers was a deck like Lightsworn. Like it was just around for a long time.
Yeah.
I think it was like we got Emmer's Blade and people were like, oh, this is like a fringy kind of thing. And then we got Dark Soul and people were like, no, this is completely bonkers.
When Dark Soul came out, it was on at that point.
But yeah, going back to what you were saying earlier, it really is amazing how Fire Lake has just completely changed the dynamic of the Brilliant Abyss deck. How things that used to completely shut it down are just not really a problem anymore.
It literally just broke the deck in half. It's crazy.
I got destroyed by X Sabers the very first time they ever topped, and I don't mean like the majority of top cut was X Sabers. Yeah. I mean Dark Soul was not out, and he was playing it with Emmer's Blades, and no one else was. And I got destroyed. I got the hand loop. I got hand loop to sleep. Let me tell you.
Before the Hoban Dynasty came to pass.
I got destroyed.
It has something to do with like 1-for-1 and Ragigura and a bunch of fall
crazy,
trolls.
Yep. You just like keep looping them.
Yeah.
Make Gotems, then it's like you make Gotems, you summon Ragigura, get back the Fall Troll, tribute the Ragigura, you special the Fall Troll and tribute the Ragigura.
Yeah.
But then Fall Troll brings back the Ragigura to add back the Fall Troll. Yeah. And then you just Gotems the Ragigura again, and then special the other one, and it's just an infinite loop. It was
nuts. Every once in a while, you have like the degenerate combo decks to pop up like that. Like Sabers had the hand loop. You had the Coelacanth decks that were kind of around.
I love that deck too.
That deck was so much fun.
Do you know? So there was actually never a YCS where it was really played. The reason is because how we starting out here?
If we're jumping back in this match,
that is
a horrible opening.
That's not Stratos.
When you have to summon the Altair with literally nothing engraved, that's really bad. I'm banking on the fact he has an alpha set as well, so he's gonna at least use that as some sort of defense. Just draw another card. He's gonna get at least 2 cards deep. He'll get off an alpha in his draw phase, and hopefully get him back in this thing. But if he draws another Altair, he's kind of screwed because you can't Altair for Altair. So my man Eric is just it's not looking like Smash.
And right my
now,
man.
Like he's not even making the tier list right now. He's getting scraped up right now. Not getting scraped up, just a bad start. But you know, he's a very smart player. I believe in this kid. Ben's alright.
He's the future greatest. That's how we'll refer to him.
Who, Ben?
Ben, absolutely.
All right, fine, man. He's got the shirt for it. Kid is very, very well dressed.
That's great. I actually playtest almost exclusively with Ben.
Really?
Yeah, I playtest a good amount with Desmond, but I probably playtest more with Ben.
I feel you.
So all those 36 hours that we were talking about or whatever for one event, it was all with Ben actually.
I got you.
Well, actually, that one specifically was all with Desmond. Ben was out of town.
What was that? I didn't see what he just played.
I'm gonna say chain disappearance.
Okay. Oh yeah, must be.
Jeez.
Nice. Getting rid of Scarm is pretty big. Let's be real here. That's pretty big.
Bigger than if it didn't happen. I promise you, Ben definitely just did not want that to happen.
All right.
Hitting Graph is like game ending though. I gotta say.
Really.
Yeah, you need the entire deck's based around Graph and Seer. Scarm, it was much more devastating, I guess, before the new
cards came out. Yeah, I hear you.
Now you can actually do other stuff other than just search another tour guide.
I'm surprised he's still actually citing the chain disappearance. Yeah, that kind of fell out of favor, but I guess it still packs that surprise factor as we just saw there. I guarantee Ben did not see that one coming. So we'll see if he can rebound here, or is this lone Altair going to get Mr.
17-17?
Yeah, to the game. I'm a big fan of Easton, man. Not just for Smash, but if you've seen this man's girl, oh my God! When I say a snowflake, brother,
brother,
let me tell you something, boy.
Wow.
That's the best. Hey, alright, there's the graph. Thankfully that didn't get hit. The game
Graph
definitely just
Calcab
would've been
going
over.
to Dante.
I got a question whether or not he
And
should
that's a compulsory.
attack if he didn't get compulsed on someone.
All right. Well, Ben is definitely whittling down these resources right now.
Wow,
There's
that's a
Nova.
stellar
Yeah,
note.
you knew that was
Good
there.
lord.
So that's gonna give him a draw. But
The
he's
hit's
down to
coming.
he's literally down to one back row.
Yeah.
Now. Like Holman said it best. Like your monsters literally just trump all the back row. Like just play it through him. So now ECM's gonna hope he has something playable here. He
And it
needs
doesn't seem like any of them were.
and that's
Attack for 12 isn't
summon
what you need.
Vega and attack for 12.
Yeah, not even able to get the effect off. That's very unfortunate.
Bogart is not going to get there.
I imagine he's gonna have to set the card in his hand. And yep, that's gonna be 2 back row and a Vega, not very strong at all. And there's BLS in his hand. I don't know if it's live because Compulse actually sent Dante back to the extra deck. So this could be a slow roll game that will allow ECM to get back in this joint. I don't know if it's gonna happen.
Which did he just set? Which back row did he just set?
Closest to the deck.
Yeah,
Closest to the deck.
sir.
Okay, that's what I thought. Just wanted to make sure. So that one cannot be a floodgate. That's the time that back row do trump monsters is when it's
Does he have
floodgate.
okay,
I think he just set
Got it.
Rubik.
Yeah. Well, I mean that big booty's gonna keep him safe. 21D.
Yeah, if he draws a monster here, he's in a good position though because he could just like
And he's just not
spell
going to
it.
attack it. He's going to pass.
But did not draw a monster.
Oh, he drew a spell.
That's a foolish burial.
That's a good one.
That's not a
That's
bad
the
pick.
going second. That's the beat back row card. I like that one.
Not nearly as susceptible as Tour Guide as you alluded to earlier. Let's see if my man drops it like it's hot. Or no.
The only back row Foolish is really super susceptible to is Vanities. So like you better have it, man.
Yeah, pretty much. So Rubik makes his appearance. Any response?
Okay, so the one that was set the first turn, this one, the one that's furthest from deck, that can't be Vanities. I don't know if
I can't imagine it is.
I don't know.
And that's a solemn warning.
Solemn warning. All right. That's fine. That's just another. Wait, did he flip Rubik first?
Yes.
That was definitely a mistake.
I mean, if he doesn't the creature...
Oh, you're right. No, all right.
Yeah,
I'm just being
record
slow.
the game still,
I'm
yeah.
just being slow. That definitely wasn't a mistake. Man, that would have
okay. It
sucked.
happens to the best of
If
us.
you like, if I was there, I don't know that I would have flipped Rubik right there. Like, oh no, that would have been the worst.
You actually would have misplayed, Pat. It doesn't happen very often.
It
but you actually would've
happens
misplayed.
a lot.
All right.
And damn,
Yeah.
I would have outright lost this game right there. I promise you.
And Ben's in a little bit of trouble here.
Yeah, actually.
This Vega is literally just putting in work. Is Rubik 0 attack?
100.
100. All right, so he took 11, but
Just
Ben
100.
Ben he won game 1, but he's in a little bit of trouble. I'm surprised this Vega's actually putting in
It
work.
might it might be going to game 3.
Ben's mother just walked away horrified.
All right, who's that? Alec?
Horrified. And that's
four-
Calcab.
yeah,
Right,
Yeah,
Calcab.
that's
So
1400 attack.
as we learned earlier,
Yeah,
it
we
does
learned
not
that.
have 1200, which is very relevant because I think Bogart Knight does have 1200, right?
And the Vega Menace is
I
dead.
even knew it was called Vega at that point.
I'm glad you did.
I'm not gonna refer to it as that though.
Why do you keep doing this to me, man?
Marauding Captain Overnight.
It's themed. It is not Marauding Captain actually. Marauding Captain's probably way more accurate. Like I don't know who I'm kidding.
Glad there's not
They
next
both have
year.
1200 attack. Like maybe that would just might be better, but whatever. At this point, I feel like I'm committed.
Yeah.
Do you? Nice.
Alright. Jeff Jones
Jeff
going to be in our
wins
top
his last
16
round?
tomorrow?
Feature match I've ever typed ever. There's 2 lines.
Oh, there's Call.
Is that call? I see. Call's got to be one of the better cards he could have there.
I mean, the only thing he's got in the yard though is like.
He's at the
Vega.
Wolf Bar.
He has
To get
Altair
the-
to get back up.
Yeah, I mean,
Wolf Bark to get
I'm
back.
saying, but he's not going to gain any
Right.
advantage off of that as far as like bringing back the Neb.
Right, but he can finally at least start applying some pressure.
That's true.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I would
He only goes +1 instead of +2.
All right, well, eat it.
However will he manage? The poor wayward soul.
I'll literally just make Omega and just start swinging.
This isn't really a favorable position for Ben because, like, at the end of the day, Burning Abyss is still a combo deck, so you need a bunch of cards, and they're both low on cards, which is where Satellarknights thrive.
He's essentially top deck, and that BLS is completely dead right now.
Yep. If if he just makes like a rank 4 and he starts applying pressure at that point, he can, like, he has to draw something first turn. So he's either going to draw a monster or he's going to draw a trap. And like, if you already have a monster on the field, they're both good. So Eric doesn't really have bad draws here.
Yeah, you're right. Oh,
Oh, and he found a neb. Well, this game is about to get out of hand very quickly.
Wait, what? Did he mess up?
Did he call on?
I think he called Vega. Did he?
No, he called Altair. Altair brought back Vega.
Okay. So now he's normal summoning.
Yeah.
All right, so he should get
another Altair,
and he needs to make Trevere here.
Did he?
Yes, Trevere is very good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did he do it on his turn?
He's gonna.
Whose turn did he call on?
12 and 15, so he takes 3,000 here.
Joe, can you find that out? Because if he called on the other turn, doesn't it summon a defense? Or like if he called on his turn, so he can't attack with.
He summoned that. No, are you talking about call? That was done on the end phase of Ben's turn.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was wondering. Okay.
Alright, and
So Trevere gonna bounce everything back. Now here's the interesting. Do you detach and risk setting off a burning abyss effect?
Let me get it.
Yeah.
I guess you do.
Like
Why not?
well, he only had the Cal Cab. I don't think it's possible that he has another burning abyss.
All right, I guess that's fair. But
Like he has whatever he bounced and then whatever's been there that wasn't a burning abyss. I think.
he's gonna hit BLS.
And he hits Wing Blast.
All right.
Well, this just gets worse and worse for Leverett.
Oh yeah, he swung over the cow. It doesn't even matter.
And I think he
Sorry
just
about
drew Sir. He's going through his graveyard.
That's what I think. Alright, so it's definitely looking like we're going to game 3. My boy's going first. About to open
another
double Dante.
Yeah, but another call to Haunted. My boy
Well, it's not another. It's the one from
it up.
I was already on game 3. I'm sorry.
Another call to Haunted is activated. I know it's. I don't
think you do.
I do know it's the same one. God damn it!
You do.
Why don't you just stay on your side of the booth?
You know what? I'm on your side. Why are you arguing with me?
We can go outside right now. It ain't a problem.
This doesn't make any
sense. I'm charging ATL. What's up? These my people, boy.
We have an alliance.
My iPod is full of 2 chains. They know me around here.
Boy,
boy. Look at this guy over here, man. He's going off. Anyway, we got game 3 coming up. Both these guys fighting for a spot in the top 16 cut.
Good.
For a chance to come back day 2 tomorrow. So we'll see who's going to make it here.
You know what the craziest part about this matchup is?
What?
Is Ben was X1 coming into this round.
Yeah.
He did not have a draw, and Eric does have a draw.
He does.
So Ben kind of had to assume before the pairings were posted that he could just walk up and draw with his opponent.
But he can't.
Yeah, and he had to play it out. So now he's
actually in danger of
yeah.
being potentially not making it. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He almost certainly won't make it if he does lose, actually. But
so he definitely needs to get there. And
at the same time,
I think Esan would finish.
Got it.
He would finish a draw and 1 loss, so he definitely would make it with that record.
Yeah, he would. Like the winner definitely makes it, 100%. Ben might be playing for first seed at this point, if that, because everybody else would presumably draw. So I would think everyone else would be X1-1, and if Ben wins, he will be X1.
So that's actually a good position to go into day 6. Top 16.
Playing people who already lost twice too.
Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately, he's probably not gonna get there because my boy Esam going Kirky right now.
I'm gonna show you about some Dante's first turn and a Fire Lake.
All right, man.
He's about to get baptized by the Fire Lake.
All right, man. Let's see what he's got.
Oh my lord.
I can't tell what he's got.
Alright guys, we're about to see our last match on stream for the night most likely, unless we're able to switch to the backup feature. Let's get the hype train going.
They're watching.
We got 578. Come on guys.
Get to 6. Let's go.
Let's at least get to 6.
Nice.
We were at 6 a little earlier.
Not exactly ideal, I'm not gonna lie. Don't wipe that grin off your face, Phil.
I refuse, son. I refuse.
What is that?
Alright, I don't know.
Was that a graph?
Is it a graph?
Is it a graph? That was not a graph.
I guess we'll find out. So yeah, I saw that he actually is playing Fairywind. He sided that in. That's
I
not
saw
bad.
that.
I mean, it'll definitely hit the shadow. You know, the shadow card, whatever.
It definitely has a high chance of being good, but it also has a high chance of being bad.
Well, it can hit Call to Haunted too.
You're right.
So
it can.
It has
Call is one of the scarier cards. I guess thinking about Call, I probably would set it in. Come to think of it.
Cause I imagine there's not you guys built this down. I imagine there's like specifically anything you put in generally just for Satellarknights.
No.
That's not a deck you're really expecting.
I'm
to
not
play,
gonna lie. We didn't
round.
even go over siding for it.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. I mean, you figure you get through the first couple rounds, you're not gonna see this deck. But I mean, hey.
I just imagine the one that was like, "What are we doing against the Satellarknights?" Probably just got ostracized.
All right, there's Vega.
Uh-oh.
So presumably he has the Neb.
The Vega Menace has returned, ladies and gentlemen. The Vega Menace has returned.
All right. What's happening? What's popping?
And there's Ukulele. Okay.
That is not ideal. So neither of them really had ideal starts, actually.
This isn't a bad start, though.
It's not terrible. I want to say Ben has Fire Lake set, and if he does, I don't think he should have set it, probably.
Well,
yeah, I mean, the chance to lock yourself out of special summoning your burning abyss monsters is something I don't understand. Why players would even chance doing.
On the flip side, he searched a graph on the end of turn with Skarm, which kind of telegraphs that he has a discard trap. So you would think he has the discard trap in order to turn on Fire Lake if he has it.
Yeah, at the same time,
he has Wing Blast, that's for sure.
Like I said, Ben and I playtest together all the time, and he knows kind of not to search tour guide in most scenarios too. So
I don't know what this discrimination against tour guide is.
I could definitely see. I know you love her.
She's beautiful.
And every other white girl, but
it is, baby. And he sets 4 cards, and one of them is definitely a Satellarknight. I saw that. So.
I would have to imagine if he's not overlaying. Then,
and we're going to see an end phase Wing Blast.
Right, like I was saying, so I wasn't necessarily saying he can't have a discard trap, but I'm more so saying that it is a possibility.
Oh, this is broken because he's gonna if he has a Fire Lake
that is
down,
broken. Okay, that would be a good reason to not or to go ahead and set the leg. Yeah.
But
if he knew he was gonna do this,
I said this 2 minutes ago, and you were like,
I didn't hear you. Maybe you should speak up, Ian.
I missed that.
Yeah, we both missed that, Ian.
Oh Lord.
Where are we?
We're actually doing our job.
Right. We are in this match. My boy's about to take yours down, and
I'm just off to the side, like, hey.
Ready for the leg? Here comes. You got $1? Absolutely. You ready for that lake? You just shook on it. You ready? That lake is about to come down.
I ain't worried about that.
I wouldn't use. It's $1.
Baptism by fire.
I wouldn't be that upset that I lost it, Bill.
Baptism by fire?
I'm gonna make you sign it.
Are we about to see it?
I don't know.
Ben's about to win.
If Ben has a Fire Lake, I might have just lost $1.
Oh, and then that guy pulled out the one card.
I don't know if he has it. I don't know, Allison. If he has a lake, he's about to win.
And there it is.
Game!
Well, thanks for playing.
That's some
well, trying to play. You signed up for the tournament. You didn't really get to play very much this game.
Wow.
Yeah, he's just gonna go after his back rows.
There's literally no reason. Yeah, you just clear his back rows, leave him with monsters that literally do nothing.
I searched the hell out of tour guide right here, though.
Secure the game.
This is one of those times.
What is he doing?
He's a fairy win for damage.
I fairy win for the.
What a dick. So that's a Shadow Mirror, a Mirror Force, and Alpha, I think.
He's gonna fairy win just so that he can. Just so that he can special burning it.
Yeah.
It's not actually the D300.
I don't know. I feel like it's a little.
He's just gonna.
Don't do it, Eric!
Play up.
Yeah, it wasn't happening. Like even if he was able, even if Leverett wasn't able to establish a board that turn, he's drawing another trap card.
Is that swords are revealing? All right, you deserve to lose, Eric.
That's a strange choice.
All right, guys. So Ben Leverett's gonna move on to day 2.
It's not trap. I like it.
Burning Abyss, triumphant over Satellarknights.
All right, I think Eric at least gets
evil, skilled over unskilled. It's
I think Eric at least gets top 32, so he's good for 50 credit.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
He gets something for his troubles.
Yeah, there were actually, interestingly enough, there were a couple of Satellarknight decks hovering around the top tables. Don't know if any of them will make the cut, but there's an outside possibility.
So in Chicago, Desmond sits down for top 16, right? And you know how you swap deck lists with your top 16 opponent, right? His opponent gives him the deck list, and he goes, "I got to play the Satellarknight player? I got the buy?"
That's dope.
Just like right up to his face. It was the best.
Did he beat him?
Yeah.
Of course. That's grimy though.
Desmond is what you would call honest.
I feel that way.
He will just tell it.
I think he's really good at applying psychological pressure.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think oh, he's being a douche to be a douche. Nah, there's actually a little intelligence behind those braids. Right?
Desmond's a character. He's a funny person to have around. Last night we were at dinner, he got in like a play argument with the waitress, and Desmond just goes, he's like, well, at least I'm not a woman. Like, he just straight up says anything. He has no filter whatsoever.
Oh my god.
I know. He is generally not allowed to commentate because no filter.
People talk about my cootery, but at least I keep it in check. All right.
You do not keep it in check.
I don't know. I would love to see you and Desmond commentate together.
I would actually love to commentate a match with Desmond. He seems like a pretty hilarious individual.
I think that might have to happen. Like, we're just gonna have to like put a little warning on the thing. The chat might become PG-13, and you two might just need to commentate a match.
If we get that YouPorn sponsorship I'm campaigning for, we can pretty much just go. Yeah, YouPorn literally sponsors some esports players right now. We could literally be on the verge of that. Can you imagine like custom artwork, Denko Seka just coming on? Oh God. Yeah, she locking down that background. We're done.
We did not say that.
I don't know, something racist. No.
That's so bad.
I wish it was something racist. I really wish it was. We can't do this.
I'm gonna get this.
Alright, we're gonna try to update this real quick. They are in time. It's Cloports versus Burning Abyss. Don't know who exactly is playing.
I think that's Jackie
Brunel.
Yeah, and some dude with a really nice beard, actually.
Magnificent.
Yeah, actually, it looks well kept too. So he's got a lot of credit right now.
Billy, you got competition, man.
Yeah, right. Jesus, Billy.
Okay.
He's so locked down the back row. I am so mad
Jackie's
at
up
that.
Yeah, oh baby. Doing it.
Okay, we got Clifford versus Burnius.
Clip.
Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen.
What game is this? 3?
This is game 2. I don't know why I can't get this stupid thing there.
You know who won the first one?
Burning Abyss. Good job, man.
Jackie got game 1.
Alright, Jackie's up a game in our auxiliary feature.
This Jackie chick's actually
that
really
right?
good.
That was right.
Yeah, you were. Burning Abyss is literally just that deck.
It's good.
Yeah.
But then sometimes this problem happens when you get stall fusion and you're like, man, damn, that sucked.
It does.
Yeah, I think we watched one instance today in like 6 or 7 games where turn 1 Dante didn't just die.
Yeah, wasn't it that McDuffie match where we were sitting here for an hour on
right. I feel like at least 2 of them were followed up with the Dante dying and the opponent dying as well.
We have hour-long features.
It was rough.
For game 1.
For game 1, yeah.
Match is live. We're good.
Okay.
Match is live.
Alright, Ree Wells versus Jackie Bernal. Jackie won game 1.
Yeah, man.
Up on life.
This Jackie chick, like she's not just fine, she's skilled. Okay, so she can get the job done. All right. That's somebody walk in a convenience store, get a nice 15% discount just off a pretty smile, and you put her in front of a deck, she can duel her ass off. Okay, I got a lot of respect for this chick.
Oh Lord.
So just looks at us with the smile.
All right, and we see
Phil's over there like respect.
Mad respect.
He just takes her card out of the sleeve, like, no concern.
Well, but I think because part of the sleeve's actually.
Yeah, I know. I see that. It's just he just pulls it out of the sleeve, like, whatever.
No biggie.
Screw you. Okay.
Okay, buddy.
It wasn't my fault.
As much as I went in like an 8-person level.
Look, you may have lost the last round, but who else can say they had Patrick Hoban go in on them for a full 40 minutes?
I can't hear a word you're saying.
I said you may have lost the last round, but who else can say Patrick Hoban went in on them for a full 40 minutes?
Yeah, it was me
Time's not over. Yeah, it was just like a rivalry thing.
No, I heard them like, so you're gonna hype me up, and he's gonna hype me up.
Yep, exactly.
It was great.
And Tri's Levy happened. I went, oh, that's a card.
You're number 2.
All right, so Jackie's still in a nice position. She does have that Virgil out.
Are you gonna play like a match of goats against Corey after this? Okay, I'm gonna bring in Desmond. Okay.
Yes, he's gonna bring in Desmond. You and Desmond can commentate it. Yes, please.
I have to be.
This needs to happen.
I'll do it.
Yeah, this is great. I'm so excited.
There is
Stay
no
tuned.
chance that I'm not a part of this.
All right, so I'm going to be playing against Corey McDuffie in Goat Control.
Yep.
And I am beyond excited to say that Phil and Desmond are going to commentate, and I am so scared of what's going to happen.
We're gonna get it done.
We're going to get banned from Twitch if that's what you mean.
I mean,
get it done.
I feel like that's the chance we take.
It is what it is. I'm with it.
Good lord.
All right, so Jackie's in a pretty good position here. She just
They
tour
ain't ready.
guide, and now she's gonna bring out a Dante. I think. I'm not sure.
Dante, Virgil.
Yeah, definitely Dante. Oh, that's an ugly mill, but essentially you're getting what you want off of Dante.
She's gonna go ahead and bring out Calcab. Yeah. Swing for like 64, which is, you know.
That's kind of a lot.
It's kind of a lot. Oh no, we're not gonna swing for 64.
That's in defense.
We don't want to kill him. Alright,
she
so
never took her hand off the card.
she's just gonna swing for 58. You know, put it to 600.
I do that all the time. Like, push over the defense, be like, oh, no, switch out attack mode.
We watched that happen in Rally, and there was a fight.
That between Dion and McCabe. That joint was funny.
Was it?
They were just arguing back and forth.
Dion switched the guy's card because he was like, you put it in defense mode, and McCabe just flipped out on him.
I would probably flip out if I were McCabe. I would flip out if I were McCabe.
Neither one of them top 16, so it didn't really matter.
That's funny. It doesn't really change anything, so like, there's really no reason not to do it. Or not to let somebody do it. I never mind when anyone does it against me.
I don't have a particularly good explanation why she didn't special the Calcab and just kill him. Kind of maybe
He's
just
still got a
toying
back
with
row.
her.
I don't know for sure what's really going on, but I guess he does still have a back row. Like,
and maybe
he's got two in hand.
Maybe there's something in the pendulum zone on the other side that reduces the attack.
Oh, Jackie didn't have a card to set. Ooh, that's a little ugly. I think he has Scout in his hand.
Well, again, if he's actually at 600, Scouts are relevant.
Oh, wow! I didn't even notice that. Yeah, that's crazy.
That is very low. Yeah.
That's not a lot of points.
I think Jackie left him alive just to watch him squirm.
Yeah, just toy with her food.
Jackie, a.k.a. Medusa, boy. Just leave your stone face. My God.
Medusa was known for toying with her food.
Yes.
She's gonna go into a downward.
He should literally just set a monster in defense mode and forget that downward has piercing. That would be amazing.
Or just do something that doesn't protect him from the Nightmare Shark that's coming down next to him.
Yeah, that's probably actually just gonna end the game.
I love how he's over there like, how can I win? I'll attack your downward. I take how much? Okay, so that will bounce the Virgil back to the extra deck. Struggle on, Reed. Struggle on.
Yeah.
So, does she have a tour guide in hand?
You have to imagine.
Yes.
Yeah,
this is. I mean, if that back row wasn't enough to stop all that damage you took, this is definitely game.
That's some type of game.
Yeah,
like, I don't care if I get Maxi.
It's your fire link, by the way.
Anything.
You know,
I'm
in case this wasn't good
enough.
enough.
Is it Max? Nope. It's just revealing the extra card.
Yeah, this is an absolute game. It's simply off the fact that even though Shell was sacrificed, Scout has the 28 defense. It doesn't matter because Nightmare Shark's just gonna jump right over it.
It does not matter.
Just like a border, just go through. And that's
Nightmare Shark is scary.
That's gonna do it.
I had a friend who had a concept. I'm just gonna play 3 Nightmare Sharks and then just say, forget the board. I'm just summoning Nightmare Shark every turn. If one Dante attack sticks, I'm just gonna summon 3 Nightmare Sharks the next 3 turns.
I can get behind that. Looks like Jackie
It's
just won
crazy.
it.
Yeah, there's.
Yeah. All right, so Jackie Burnell takes it 2-0. If she's X1, then X1 with a draw.
Yeah,
I think she just made another tie. Well, a third one, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Because
she got it.
Think about this.
She got it in Des Moines, right?
And then again in Seattle.
And now right here. Okay, wow, this chick
coming up.
This chick can ball.
Yeah. Impressive. Always impressive.
Yep, for sure.
Okay. Thanks. You ruined the moment. There's a moment. Like we were having. It's gone.
That's match over. Jackie took it 2-0.
Jackie got it.
Reed Wells ain't feeling too well. All right, I'm out.
I know Corey's doing an interview.
Okay.
And after an interview, you guys can play.
Cool. Sounds good. Good time to go to commercials then.
Phil and Desmond being constant.
I'm so excited for this. I cannot express how excited I am for this combination.
We have to make it happen.
And everybody should watch it happen.
Oh yeah.
This is definitely a time to share the link. You are going to witness.
This is going to be
it's basically it's going to be goat control featuring the Coon connection. So make sure you stay tuned.